Here on the V-Combo VR-09 Roland keyboard, we have the drum section. And there is a drum button, a tempo button, a level up and a level down button. We have a loops effect button, and we have a rewind and a fast forward button for recording. We have the record button. We have the start and stop button. And we have the sound and rhythm button right here. The next section is the synthesizer section. On the synth section, we have the brass, strings. We have the lead synth sounds. We have the brass sounds. We have the pad sounds and the choir sounds, the SFX sounds, and we have other sounds. And there's a level up and a level down button, and there's a split button. And below it, we have the banks, and the banks are numbered from 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last button is the next button. It's called next. So you could skip from 1 to 4 by using the next button. And we have a split button in the synth section. Now the piano section. On the piano section, we have the piano, regular pianos, then we have E-pianos, we have clavicle pianos, and we have other pianos. And there's a level up and a level down button that controls the pianos. And in this section, we have the value knob, which goes left and right. We can turn the screen, whatever's on the screen, going up and down using the value button, or we could use the up and down cursor, which is found here, the up and down. And we have the main menu button. We have the enter button and the exit button. And underneath this section is the transpose button, the up and down octaves buttons. And here, in the next section, we have the main screen, main LCD screen, and we have the organs button and the piano button and the synth button. So you could switch between organ, piano, and synthesizer quickly by just touching any of these three buttons. The next section is the organ controls. We can go up and down on these organ controls the way we choose. And you can make your settings the way you choose. Organ section. And below the organ section, it says the type of organ you want to have playing. You got the split button. You have the upper and lower sections of the organ. You got the percussion organ. You got the vibrato and the chorus. And on the end here, we have the level button where you could go from 8 to 0 or 0 to 8. Whatever you're choosing. This button controls that. And in the next section, we have the EFX section. And in the EFX section, we have overdrive button, we have the tone button, we got the compressor button, we got the MFX button, we got the delay button, and we got the reverb button. And in the next section, we have the D-beam. Right here is a D-beam light where you could control the sounds of the organ by moving your hand across the light when it's activated. And then we have the pitch button, we have the SFX button, and we have the controller button. And then the last but not least, over on this side, we have a USB port for your memory cards, for memory USB, and it locks. You have to have the key to open it. And there's also a USB port at the back of the keyboard right here, and you could also use a USB here by plugging it in the back of the keyboard. And this is where you plug in the power source. This is the power button, and this is the source where you plug in your power cord, your DC in, and this is your power cord button, your power button, which is behind the keyboard for on and off, your on and off switch. And the keyboard also has a place here and here to put your keyboard music stand to hold your sheet music. And here we have the damper pedal plugs in here, the controller pedal plugs in here, and then you have your MIDI section here, MIDI in and out, and we have the PK in section. And here we have the external input where you can plug in your iPad or phone, anything you want to plug in to internally input music through here. And we have your inputs are left and right mono, and you have a place for your headphones. And down here at the bottom of the keyboard, to the left side, we have the volume button. We have the Leslie switch rotary sound where you could do your rotary Leslie switch here. And we have fast and slow button and the on and off Leslie switch. The keys, of course, are beautiful. They feel lovely. Very beautiful keyboard. Very lovely. And we're going to go through all the sounds on the next part.